Welcome back, my friends. Episode 6, I want to say. I mean, it's terrible that I've lost count already. And following on from last episode, turns out it was too late for pizza. The place had closed. So, but it was 3 in the morning, so what are you going to do? If you remember at the end of last episode, we started a battle that we then egress from, which takes us from here to the bridge. I also had a bit of a mess about trying to find the Kokichi character. And it wasn't until afterwards that I remembered exactly what you've got to do. So I thought I might as well do that now. What you have to do is you have to speak to him. You have to search the engine. And he says, "What are you doing? Don't touch anything, you meddler." And then have a talk to him. New in town, eh? Go out back and I'll show you my latest invention. So you come out here. Watch carefully. Here I go. Good luck, Kokichi. There he is, flying along past him. Oh, see that didn't... Nah, not so good that. Well, it didn't work this time either. What happens with that is that means that you will see him later on. Another failure. I'm starting to think Kokichi should just give up. It's a bit harsh. Still. We move onwards. I can't remember which way it is. Is it out through? It's not here. This is the quarry, isn't it? Yeah, it's not the quarry. Oh yeah, it's up. Is it up through the top? God, this is terrible, isn't it? Is it down here and then? No, it's not down there. I wonder if that geezer ever finished building that house. Yeah, it's up through here, isn't it? There we go. Look, they're trying to block away the bridge. Attack! Oh, I didn't change the party, did I? Ugh. I will do now. I'll just digress quickly after this. Move a few people around because we've got a Xylo now, haven't we? And he's perfect for this level because he gets movement bonuses in forests and stuff, so. Rather than just aggressing, I wonder if I can just... What are these Pegasus Knights saying? Yeah, they retreat up there. First time you fight these, quite tough, hard to hit, but massive movement range, and they don't suffer from any kind of movement penalties, as you can see there. But the other thing with Pegasus Knights is the fact that, as you can see from there, they obviously don't get any defense bonuses. So they're harder to hit, but if you can hit them, you can really clatter them pretty much. Interesting. There's one, it isn't this one, but there's one of these maps, I think it's later on, where you kind of go on a landscape and then... Oh, is he going to heal himself? He's dropping a medical herb, though. Yeah, sorry, there's a bit where you come forward and there is an extra load of enemies for you trying to... that just randomly appear out the ground, and it's so cheap. Because if you don't remember it first time, they appear at certain points, so it's dead easy to get people from your party just completely picked off. Yeah, you might as well have a crack at that. You ain't going to hit him very hard. I'm going to persevere with Arthur, I think. I don't usually tend to use him this much. I want to use a couple of... Been thinking, obviously, because it's the... I did all that... Can I just walk back there? Yeah, I do as it happens. Yeah, I need to go to headquarters. That's where I need to go. Yeah, I think I'm going to persevere with Arthur, to be honest with you, because I know that later on he gets a little better, and I never usually use him too much, and I like the idea, as I do with all these games really, of kind of maybe using characters within reason that I haven't used before. I mean, I ain't about to use people who are garbage, but let's have a look incidentally. Did that geezer finish his house off? Yeah, he did, bless him. All's well now, and we owe it to you, Ben. Thanks. What's she saying? Look at this enormous home. My husband finished it. Yeah, I mean, you'd struggle for natural light, but apart from that, sorry for leaving the door open. But apart from that, it's fine. Right, let me see if I can remember how to get to the... It's not there. It isn't in there, is it? No, that's where that woman is. It's around here somewhere. I'll find it. There we go. Let's have a word with Nova. Are you? I am, you know. I'd like people to join. Who do you wish to take? Xylo. Right. Just hard, to be honest. Consistently hard. So who are we going to leave behind? Tough choices now, really. Do I need 3 knights? I mean, Ken's got a lot of hit points, but he's not that good. And I'm probably not going to use him long term. And knights aren't perfect for these kind of terrains anyway, so I can always switch them back. I probably ain't going to use Luke and Gort long term, but I'm definitely not going to use 3 knights. Maybe going to use Arthur and one of the other ones. Yeah, so we'll leave Ken behind. No. No, that'll do me, my friend. Yeah, right, I gathered. They're outside, mate. I just left them. So, yeah. It makes sense to take Xylo, just because he's just so hard. And he gets a lot harder. This is annoying on the older roleplay games when characters just block each other flat. Luke there, trying to block away to the bridge. Attack them, Shining Force. On my way, mate. As I say, what I usually try and do is, how it works is, when you get to level 10, you can promote somebody. But the problem with promoting somebody at level 10 is the fact that they then go back to level 1, which isn't a problem in itself, but it makes it means that, say the maximum level you can realistically get somebody to without too much excess grinding is 20 after you class them up. The problem with that is the fact that once you've got somebody, like you can get them an extra kind of number of levels worth of stats, and it might be just a few, but it does kind of make a difference. So I'll give you an example. If I level Henry up now and then get her to level 20 with it as a next class, she'll have 30 levels of stats. But if I wait till she's level 20 and then class her up, she'll have 40 levels of stats when she gets to level 20. So there, in a nutshell. See, so Xylo's got quite a bit of movement range. You can probably see straight away. These Pegasus Knights, yeah, they'll retreat a little bit. As with everything on this, like, magic works really well against them. They're just going to take a forward position there. I might send Xylo. Depends what they do. Because the thing is, what you forget with these is the fact that the movement range is massive, absolutely massive. Oh, they're not coming forward. I've got to be careful here, though. Learn the lesson of previous ones and sending me foot leader into advanced positions, but still. It was worth it, wasn't it? Hitting a skeleton for a 1. Amazing. Jesus, I really better try and get a kill here. Come on. Problem is, he's in it. Oh, that's well done. He's in a secluded kind of area, isn't he? So he gets more bonus points. Right, that's good. Send some people up to take that here. See where they're going to stand. Yeah, go on. Hang on. The one thing I want to check is what kind of range have we got on these? 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, and then it comes in like that, doesn't it? So yeah, I should be alright then. If I have a crack at this elf. So here's Xylo. Oh! I mean, not even a crit, that. And he ain't got a weapon. I mean, Geese is just solid. Get Gort across here, start taking these skeletons. These should... Yeah, I should be able to hit these for a little bit more because they're not on... Are they on the 15 defense, not the 30? Or is he on the 30? I can't tell. Let's have a look. He's coming across. It's a risk, I suppose, but... I reckon I get a kill on this, maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's a risk. Sod it. Oh, is there anything worse? I'll get somebody in and poach that. Proud I didn't take any cheap shots off anybody else. It's not a problem. Not just yet. Henry across. I should get somebody across. I might even get... Can I get the leader across to get a shot? You might as well take that. Even if it's only 1. It's just... These things hit so hard. You can't really take chances when it comes to stuff like this. So that's a kill for me. 17. Thought you might have got more than that, but never mind. Gong bringing up the rear here. Could do with... Hey up. Tough ask, but we'll see what we can do. Go on, Diane. Oh, shot. 10. Christ. That's a lot of power. The only problem with her is it's just movement range, you see. I don't want to send Arthur too far forward. He's probably one of the weaker ones. I'm just going to wait there. I'm going to see if I can get Gort or someone. It's just a risk, innit? He ain't got a lot of hit points. He gets big increases in stats and everything, but it's the same with the leader. I can't really... I need to chip somebody before I send him in. Luke should be alright, mind. I know he can take a knock, and he should be able to hit this guy for maybe 4 or 5. Oh, 6. Decent. Chris at the back. What are we on? Yeah. See. Now I might be able to get the leader a shot on him. Oh. Beautiful. Or I might... I don't know. Somebody who needs a kill. I'll give that to. Go around there. See what these lot are doing. Gong's not desperate for a kill at the moment. He's level 8. No, I'll leave him. I'll leave Xylo there. Leave him in the mountains for a little bit. See if that pulls anybody. Pegasus Knights haven't got involved yet. We need everybody to inch forward to try and take them. May. Let's have a crack at this Dark Elf. See if I can hit him for knock maybe 4 or 5 off. Or 11. Christ! Yeah, sod it. Let's get Henry the kill. You can't go wrong getting your magic users higher up. Although that being said, I don't think this will be... Let's do that much. I don't know. 17. It's not too bad, I suppose. Right. So, slowly but surely. Let's see who gets involved now. We need to try and keep some good shape to the squad, really. Has he got a... let's have a look. A mage got... Blaze, has he? No, he's only got heal. It's a priest. Right, that's not a problem then. Right, we can bunch everybody up then. Dark Elf, yeah. Should get a shot on May. I imagine this will hit. Or not. I mean, 3. May's coming on quite a long way, ain't she, really? I nearly always end up not using it, and I just feel like I should do this playthrough. What we need to do, like I say, is do what we normally do. Just slowly but surely advance people forward. With that now familiar kind of checkerboard pattern. It's hard to level Chris up. But I do get the feeling, I know she gets a lot of good. There's a lot of good stuff later on. Got risks in it really with that. I mean, there are, like I said, there's maps where it's worth taking risks. Nice, May's level to 10. Attack by 3, Jesus. Speed by 1. It's a good level, that. Like I say, there's maps where it's worth taking risks and kind of isn't here. Let's get everybody forward. Get the mages in position so they can rush. I'm not sending him yet. Because the problem is, he hits dead hard, but it's not worth the risk yet, is it? Send. Obviously, Gort's going to be at the front. Try and back him up with some healers. And then get some of the units from behind. It's good to know that we can do, like, see. Shield can go in next turn. See if he comes forward. No. Right, we're ready pretty much. Get everybody in range so they can all attack. And then we'll just go forward. Okay, so next turn, see what these do. Can't think they're going to do a lot. Make sure everybody in position. Next turn we go forward when I get guts. Lizard Man's had a go. Could do with waiting for those skeletons to have a go, really. Pegasus. Priest. Another priest. Nothing. Skeleton. Right. Let's get involved then. These lizard men are hard, so it'd be good to try and get a mage on one of these. Oh, that's good. Very happy with that. Arthur. Right. See if you can get a shot on here. As much damage as you can, son. Oh, it's a kill. That's such a result. 48 for Arthur, yeah. Attack by 1, speed by 2, hit points by 1, and magic by 1, quite randomly. Interesting. Right, we're in now, so let's just now's not the time to be wondering. No one's got any thingy spells, any AoE spells. None of the computers have got any AoE spells, sorry, so we're alright for the time being. What we do need to do is try and close the show here before these Pegasus Knights get involved. Anri, can't quite get. She can get to him next turn though. Diane, yep. See, if Diane can get a good hit on this, I can send Xylo in. God almighty, I might struggle here. Let's see. Come on, Xylo. He's going to get 30% defense. See what you can hit him for. Oh! 11. Beast. Literally. And the other thing, like I say, with Xylo, why we've taken him on this map, is the fact that his movement range is sick as well. Like for this, he doesn't suffer any movement penalties. Arthur in there. Oh, unlucky. To be fair, he's already got a level up. So he's not done too bad so far. Let's get these guys. These guys are the dangerous ones. The skeletons, really. Could do with a mage here or something. Oh, he's going to heal himself. That's fine. You knock yourself out. Only do that once, though, because he's only got one medical herb, so... let's get this priest done and dusted. Or at least try to. Jesus. Lizard Man. Tau. Right. Might be worth trying to blast him with a bit of... See what kind of magic resistance he's got. I'd imagine it's quite high. Yeah. So it's a little less than it's done to everything else. Go on, Henry. Drop a freeze on his noggin. Oh! Deadly attack for 12. Result. Henry gains 26. Oh, sick. Yeah, and everybody else just moves forward. I mean, he ain't going to kill this, but you get some damage off on him. Maybe 11, like you say. Yeah. That's so good. Like I say, what I've seen, because I've obviously, like, there's certain characters you do use every time. It's ridiculous. Like, trying to do it without Xylo is ridiculous just because you get so many advantages for using him. But what I noticed with using Xylo is the fact that because he doesn't have a weapon, you do get big stat jumps and switches. Go on. Oh, nice. So you do get down level by 7, speed by 1, hit points by 2. Decent. So with Xylo, like, I've had it before where he's leveled up and got like 9, I think, or 8. I think I've seen him get in a certain stat. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously you can't equip a weapon with him. Let's move forward. So we're going to move forward with our strongest troops like we normally do, and we're going to see if we can pull these Pegasus Knights in. Because what we should try and do, let's see. No, they aren't attacking yet, are they? See if any of these come forward. So what we need to do then is get everybody in position. Yeah, I don't think we're going to trigger these. Right, so what we've got to choose is, are we going to rush one side and keep strong troops there for when they come in, or go to the one, really. See if that's going to... Yeah, there you go. That's triggered him. See how much he hits him for. Oh, he missed. Nice. And he's in a high defense area anyway, Gort there. So even if somebody else comes round to get him, see if that's triggered all of them. No, he's run off. Quite randomly. You wouldn't be happy with that, would you? Get everybody else forward then. Do you know what? I'm half tempted to have a crack at him, but I'll get as far forward. It's that thing of getting as far forward as you can so everybody else can get in. Oh, 12. Decent. Knight, he's a Pegasus Knight's a good crib for a mage, really. Because you can't really miss, but you take him out when you can take him out. This would be a good result. Oh, on a 1. Good for the leader, this, but that's at risk again. Do you know what I mean? What are we on? Go, yeah. Treat yourself. What? Oh, is he only hitting for 2 anyway? Like, it's not that big a deal, is it? Can he get to the other one? No, he can't. You might as well have an attack at him. You ain't going to kill him. Well, you ain't going to hit him. No, I ain't kill him. Jesus, wept. I can't get a spell off there, unfortunately. Arthur, right. Yeah, you might as well try and kill him if you can. It's going to be tough, though. Let's have a go. Oh, good shot. 8. 48 for Arthur. Decent. It's coming together this level, Arthur is. Slowly but surely. Luke, yeah. Oh, unlucky. Come on. I really need 8 here. 10. Decent. 26 EXP for Gort. Solid. I might move her back, right, so I can move somebody else in. See if you can get it in. Oh! 11. Solid. Megan's 48 experience points. Right. I don't think anybody got hit there, did they? Gort did, but like for 2. So we might as well just keep moving people forward. We'll see if... Got to be careful going too far forward so we don't trigger both of them, but Xylo's like a forward marker. She's come into her own this one as well, Diane. She's at a good level. Arthur. As you can see, it gets harder to kind of work with healers the further you get into it, just because the movement. There is items that you can get. There's a ring that you can get, like a movement ring. There's also a like you've had the items where we've drank to get more defense and more hit points. There is an item, I can't remember what it's called. I want to say it's called a quick chicken, but I don't know. Like, it might be on Shining Force 2. It's either yeah, I think it's a quick chicken, because I think on Shining Force 2 it's a pepper called a running pimento, quite randomly. God, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't get how your head retains this information. Ask me what I had for breakfast, I ain't got a clue. And it wasn't pizza, unfortunately, which is a shame. Bird's going mental. He's not happy with the fact that we didn't get pizza in the end. Neither am I, to be honest. It was a wasted opportunity. But still, what are you going to do? Can't eat pizza every day, right? Trying to do the last time my good friends Jim Murray, Matt Baker and Martin Trannell came around my gaff, and we got pizza in from Papa John's, and they had an offer, and it was like whatever I think it was like three like XXL pizzas for like 30 quid or something, and there was so much pizza left over, and like we all eat quite a bit in all fairness, and it's just ridiculous. I was eating like pizza for the next 3 days, which is fantastic. I had one whole XL pizza left. I was like, next morning I was like, stick that in a microwave, fine. It's fine. Straight on for breakfast, like, that's the way to do it. Right, let's get Xylo in. Actually, no, I want Gort in more than Xylo. Just thinking, because I can't remember, like, I haven't got him hit yet, have I? We're all on the fringes of where they can attack to. If we go forward, they'll attack anyway, so when it's Gort's go, we'll get him in. Tank that he is. Maybe try and get it from a leader as well, because you have to take him, and it's a nightmare. It's another thing in these kind of tactical roleplay games. If you have a leader and he falls behind, there's nothing worse, because you have to take him. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of people that inevitably you could, like, it'd make more sense to take. You could realistically bench for him, and sod this. But the problem is no one else can get. All right, I'll get him there, so he's still in the 30. See if that draws him. No. All right, well, I'll just go flying forward then. It looks like there's a few different people who like Tao and Henry struggle in the forests, as you might imagine. Oh, sod it. The problem is I can't really until, because you could be really, really isolated. I am so tempted though. Ah, sod it. No, I can't. I've got to be disciplined. I've got to wait till everybody else is there. Watch him come and attack me now. Yeah, we'll go next turn, because Gort can get there in another turn now, so not a problem now. Gotta make sure her movement range is really good, considering, but I mean, I don't know the lore, obviously. I wonder if it's because like she's an elf and we're in the forest or something like that. I know you get certain classes that perform better in different terrains and stuff. Yeah, we're in next turn. Yeah, 100% we are. Right. Go on, Gort. Solid. 10 points. 26 for Gort there. I mean, mages are really handy, but can't really do a lot with them here. Oh, critical. 3. You don't need that, do you? Catch him with your best Sunday punch. It does nothing. Come on. Oh, 10. Decent. Xylo's level increases to 10. Speed by 3. Hit points by 3. See, that's a lot already. Right. 8. Sod it. I don't think I'm going to get a kill, but still. It'd be good to get it, to be honest with you, because these things are right tough to try and pin. 5. Solid. 13 for Diane. Yeah. See if Xylo can take a knock. Oh, stunning attack for 7. That's good. That tells me that a normal attack would have been about 2 or 3. I'm happy with that. And I can get a healer to him anyway, so it's not. And he's got quite a lot of hit points, which is good. Right. Yeah, might as well see if you can get a kill. 48 for Luke, yeah. I mean, not say I'm probably going to use Gort endgame. I don't know if I'm going to keep using Luke. I don't know now if I'm going to continually. You've just got to take the kills, aren't you? Or have you? Yeah, you got it, really, haven't you? I'll get him back round after this. Hopefully he gets distance to kill. Yeah. 11. 48 for... That's quite big, really. What I'll do is, we'll start moving forward. But what we'll also do is try and get... I'll leave it a healer or 2 behind. And we'll try and get some heals off. Okay. In my head, I think there's more than them. Come on. I'll leave it. And we're going to... endgame Gong, I'm probably not going to use. Endgame Low, I'm not going to use, because he's like the worst healer you get. You've just got to take him early doors. But Chris, I am going to use. So, any heals at the moment, I'm probably going to use hers. Right, start moving people across. I don't think they can. No, they can't, you see. Right. Oh, come on. Get the window open a bit while I'm in. Red hot in here today. point where I realised that it's super windy outside. And I shut it after about 5 seconds just because it's too noisy. Tough old spot sometimes. 10 XP for Chris. Might as well just start going forward. We'll wait here. Because it seems like one of those things where you should just plough everybody forward. But let's be honest, like, how gutted would you be losing somebody here when you don't really have to? So if I get like a... If I try and get Gort to the... Gort or Xylo to the front. And then I'll try and back her up. I'll try and back him up with Diane there, I reckon. If you could easily get one-shotted though, it's not worth it just yet. I'll either take Xylo or Gort, whoever gets the move first. I imagine it'd be Xylo, to be honest with you, but we'll see. See, levels like this are so tough because you really just can't move far at all. There we are. So, I'll get Xylo to have a crack at that lizard man. Hopefully it's him pretty hard. Oh, 15. Decent. 18 XP for that. And then, can we get Gort down here? See if we can get somebody ranged. Hopefully I can move Diane. That's my plan. And I can take him out over the top. 5 would be a touch. Oh, missed. Unlucky. Yeah, so Xylo's probably going to get hit here. But he ain't going to hit him for 27, so don't worry about it. But yeah, hit him for 8 though. He could have doubled him for 8. Double critted him for 26 or something. Devoed. I don't think you can double crit on this. I know on the other Shining Force you can. Such bollocks. Oh yeah, he's going to heal him, isn't he? Not a problem though. Because I'll have more people in position. I'll probably have Gort in position, so I'll probably get 3 attacks to his 1. 3 good attacks as well. So, Xylo to start. Which, if he hits, should be a 10 or an 11 like it was last time. Get me a cup of tea. Oh, 15. Jeez, I forgot. And a nice chunk of EXP as well. Yeah. Go on, Gort. Plough him. They get mugged off because he's got a bigger axe than yours. 13. Jesus. Gort's level to 11. Attack by 1. Hit points by 1. And nothing for the slower moving mages. I can't really get it with her either, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait. I mean, he's just going to sit there, isn't he? Pretty much. This is the point where I think I should try and get a kill on my leader. What I'll do is then, I'll move. Let's get a healer involved. So if I move Xylo out of there. Tau out of there. It's just a risk though, isn't it? I can't help but think this is a bad idea somehow. I feel quite arrogant. Or what I could do is chip her with somebody else. So his focus is on healing himself. Not on attacking me. And then, yeah. Well, that hasn't worked. Because there's nobody standing next to him. Right, come on. Wait there. Go on, son. We got a healer in position. He ain't hitting my leader for that. And I'm on the rock as well. There you go, 6, solid. I was ready to go mental then. I was ready to rant a little bit. Get a healer in, quickly. Anyone. Chris can be there next turn, right. God almighty. Oh, he gets another crack. Decent. Go on. So what should happen here is he should miss. He should heal himself this turn then. Need a healer. Need Chris, really. I ain't going to get a kill with this, I wouldn't have thought. Can't see me hitting here for 10. Oh, perfect. Now he should heal himself here. Of course he should. And then, yeah. And he might not heal himself full either. No. So the EXP works with the computer. I think if they've taken any damage at all, they're programmed to heal. So if you wait there. All on the leader now. Like I say, don't crit him. Just tap him a bit. Or miss him. I mean, it's up to you. Jesus, why is this geezer so hard to hit? Is that Willy Pep or something? Healing says so. He'll just keep healing. Blue healers over it. Blue healers, though. Where's that come from? Where everything else rubbish comes from. The ITV in the mid-90s. When you went to school because you were sick. Blue healers, though. I never forget a friend of mine, my good friend Mr. James Davis, who I was in a band with, once told me that the first girl who ever split up with him did while he was watching Blue Healers. Defo, can you imagine? Do you want to sit and watch Blue Healers? Nah, it's not going to work. Oh, Jesus. 6. Go on, get another one. To be fair, it's not working out too bad here, because at least he's getting some EXP. No, you'll kill him, so he should heal himself, yeah? I am sorry in advance how tedious this unnecessarily elongated priest killing process is turning into, but it's got to be done. So I'm just going to make sure. It's fair, I might get in there and get here to heal him. As long as you chip a bit of energy from him, his prime directive. Oh, really? Unbelievable. Never mind. Well, she got a level up, so. Attack by 1, defense by 1, hit points by 1. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Head for the bridge. We need to get across quickly. Now. Traitor, you betrayed Lord Cain. I owe no allegiance to you or him, foul fiend that he is. You're only a mercenary. You will do what we pay you to do. Here, I return your gold. I shall no longer follow your orders, Toad. If you're not with us, then you're against us. I'll have the pleasure of killing you myself. Oh! Vile fiend. Aye! Haha! Thus fall who dare to oppose the will of Dark Soul. Warm-up sequence initiated. 10, 9. Right, so. We're going to aggress here. Because I'm not going to do this battle now. It's a longer one. I want a whole kind of episode on this because I might do it a couple of times. But I'll go through a few kind of little kind of tricks really with this battle. How it works is you have to move everybody across this bridge. Okay. There's all these knights and lizards and priests and all the rest of them. And what you've got here is... Where's the... Oh, jeez. What you've got is that big kind of laser cannon thing there fires after a certain amount of time. There we are. So, this, the laser eye, okay, attacks for 19, defense 17, attacks 14, defense 19. Doesn't sound like a lot, but what it does is it fires a laser that's kind of from here down to here, basically, and all across. So what you need to do is clear that bridge, but the problem is that there's all this stuff on there slowing you down. So the best way to do this, literally, is to get everybody lined up to kind of here, pretty much, and then just keep skipping, because this laser will fire when it gets to naught, irrespective of what happens. And if it fires, it'll take stuff out on here. So the best way to do it is to literally skip this whole sequence like 10 times until it gets 3 times, sorry, until it fires 3 times. And then all these people on here are dead, and you can just plow through. So that is what we're going to do. As you can see, it's a bit of a bigger map, but it's good because there's no movement restrictions. So what I'm going to do is... That is the target, the Silver Knight there. The irony is, though, that you can actually, if you kill him, you win the battle. So if you use both Birdmen, you can kind of fly down there and try and kill him, but it's so risky. And the Birdmen at this stage of the game are rubbish. So there's like, it's so hard trying to do it properly. So what I'm going to do is aggress. And we're going to save it. Yes, let's. And make sure it works this time, eh? Dickhead. I will indeed. No. And that, my good friends, is that. A bit of a shorter episode this week. But next week's going to be a bumper one. We're going to do that bridge level. It's really cool. There's a load of good stuff that happens, and then we're going to go on from there. Like, this is the first time, like, since I've started this channel that I've come back to a project like this, because obviously everything else I've done has been in one take. So to do a multi-part long play and do it over a couple of days, it's a really unique kind of thing for me, but it's something that I really enjoy. So I think, like, my initial trepidation of doing a longer project like this was how would I be able to pull it off, but could I retain that energy and maybe the kind of ethos and the integrity of the channel whilst doing something like this. But I don't know, it seems even more fun somehow. I love the fact that, like, you probably tell with last night's episode, the last one, or last week's episode, excuse me, I recorded it last night. I was kind of yawning quite. I was noticeably yawning. I was like, God, I gotta stop yawning. Like, but it was like 3 in the morning. But I love the idea that I can come back to it and be kind of a bit more revitalized and get going. So that one that we beat today was the 10th battle. There's 30 battles in the game, so we're officially a third of the way through, which is good, really. But it's not to say that this is episode 6 and there's going to be 18. There's probably going to be closer to 20 or 25, I think, because I am going to have to grind certain bits. I can't get away from it, and I am going to have to try and like the end levels. Obviously, I did the first. I did multiple levels per episode, whereas now it's getting like the levels and episodes and the battles are bigger. So I mean, you're getting closer to 1, maybe 2 battles per episode. So, but like I say, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. All I will keep doing is keep drinking tea, keep eating toast, and keep playing Shining Force. You take very good care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.